But if you were spiritual about the situation, you would have showed nothing but peace and tranquility, man, according to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yeah, you would have been letting Esau know, look, these are the injustices that's going on.
Yeah.
These are the judgments for all the injustices. Look at how our people suffering.
Yeah.
And bringing out the scripture.
Right.
He patting motherfuckers down and shit.
That you failed that was his opportunity. If you call yourself a man of the Lord, that was your opportunity to spread the word.
He sure was.
Not you muffled the word, man.
No, he showed hate thou neighbor. He showed
Right.
that hate.
He ain't nothing but a change agent anyway, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Poverty law center.
Yeah, y'all suffering property loss center.
Because the
Fan.
God, he said because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High.
The Lord hates you, man. The Lord hates you because you showing hate for him, man. You know? Not wanting to partake in the spiritual things of the Lord. Wanting to pop off guns and you know, running the military camp, man. When that has nothing to do with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know? Lord told you to do these spiritual acts to bring you closer to him, but you moving closer to Satan. You is Satan.
It says, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be.
Because it's unruly, you know. Your spirit is unruly. You can't be controlled. You can't be what do you call it? Disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't nothing for you but death because you carnal. That's why the scripture said be carnal minded as death.
How you gonna survive with Esau's blessing?
Stupid in and of itself.
The Lord even said in Isaiah that when he come back, he gonna come. He said he gonna meet you as a man, meet them as a man, man. So you're supposed to take after Yahushua, man, not Esau, because he said their weapons are carnal. He is spiritual. He said they are flesh. So you coming in the wrong spirit, man.
I got a precept for y'all. This is Sirach chapter 10 verses 18. Pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. They that fear the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love him an honorable plant. They that regard not the law are dishonorable seed. They that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed. And
I was gonna read. I had that one. I let it go.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keeping the commandments is what commandments are those precepts that we read. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. You know, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You know, be at peace with all men. If you make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, something like that. You know, so you failed at all of that. And those are commandments. Those are straight commandments, man.
Yeah.
You know, those are rules that we go by. Those are principles that we go by. Just a few among many.
That's why the scripture says, Shalakia. That's why the scripture says it's a principal thing, man. Get wisdom, seek wisdom, man.
Yeah.
Principle, motherfucker. That's the principal thing is, man.
Come to the understanding shit so you can spit it back out. This Psalms 37 and 30. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue taketh of judgment. The law of his God is in his heart, none of his steps shall slide. The wicked watcheth the righteous, and seeketh to slay him. Mm-hmm. The Lord will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged.
So,
go ahead.
No, they ain't got faith.
No.
They just don't have faith.
A lot of y'all don't. So right now, things ain't came down on these camps, or you declaring you an Israelite and all that shit. But when the shit start hitting the fan, because everybody right now is I'm an Israelite. Everybody excited and shit, smiling and shit. I'm hearing the stories and shit, and I'm like, oh, okay, motherfucker said Israelite, huh? But we gonna see when these troops come looking for Israelites. We're gonna want to be a goddamn Israelite then.
Only the radicals.
Right. Motherfuckers gonna be talking, I'm African American.
Right.
This shit, I'm black conscious. Motherfucker gonna be in. Israel shit gonna come out of motherfuckers' mouth quick.
Yeah, revert back to that.
Shit, I don't know about none of them groups.
Y'all knowing that all them groups they got their ass pegged.
Right.
They come for everybody.
I was just trying to keep me. Motherfucker, I was just trying. He gonna be like, they gonna be like, so you Israelite, huh? Man, I was just trying to get some pussy. Like, damn. Like, damn.
The real reason why they joined Israel gonna come
Right,
out.
gonna come out.
Yeah.
Look, man, I needed a job, Joe. I ain't
Right,
worked
right.
in years.
I'm just hungry, man. They said it was gonna feed me.
Damn, that's gonna be fucked
This is
up.
Proverbs. I'm sorry, you done?
No, I'm done.
This is Proverbs 1:27. Oh, it's like 26. It says, I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Right, that nigga got snatched out that car. Yeah, I wish that motherfucker, y'all shot like, yeah, choke that nigga down.
Right.
Y'all got it covered.
disciple of mine.
Right.
Right.
And that's the reason why you gonna be laughing at y'all, man. Cause y'all claim to be about Yahweh Hashem shot, but y'all have no action. Like scripture say, though they draw near me with their mouth.
Yeah,
But-
their heart is far from me.
Kind.
That nigga showed it though, cause you notice he was speaking that old that more shit.
Mhm.
That I'm sovereign and this and that, and I don't have to abide by because I'm a strong man and all that shit.
Mhm.
But then soon motherfuckers put their hands on this monkey ass. Now it's Yahweh Shai. Oh, now you an Israelite.
This how we
Must have
laughing
been
at.
one in the beginning.
Right.
Right.
That's why you get your ass mocked. Cause it's
We
going
mocking them now.
right.
We sitting at the end of the year thought that shit was hilarious.
Bro, I put that all over social media. This shit is hilarious.
But you got guys that think, oh, that shit ain't real. He's just saying the name, this, that, and the third. Well, you know, good for you because, like, if he was doing what he had to do, he would have got out that situation
Yeah.
with no problem.
Come on, man. Look how many times we've been in that situation.
Been in,
Man. About to get
8, 9 of them
right.
rolled down on us. Look, y'all out here disturbing motherfuckers. We got calls, this and that. This nigga just got pulled over. We was established standing there like, they like, look, y'all use profanity.
And they
Y'all
ready,
talking about,
they
right.
ready to do
They
something.
ready to
Bro,
roll
they-
on us. When we was in Milwaukee, they wanted to roll on us. They ain't bring all them motherfucking twist ties for nothing.
Right.
And niggas just got done doing flash mob shit.
Yeah.
So you niggas down here jumping on white people downtown Milwaukee, and then they hear about a militant group on the corner disturbing a whole fucking parade, telling motherfuckers they gonna die, bringing
the
up
old
racism.
ladies.
So they like, oh man, that's why they roll so tough like that. That's why the lieutenant came. You notice when they got there, the lieutenant was there.
Okay.
Like, look, I'm so forth. No, we got calls that y'all down here, this and that. We don't know, just 2 blocks over, black motherfuckers kicking white motherfuckers all in their ass. so them Edomites ready to do something to somebody. They want to make an example out of somebody. So we was their #1 target. Like, oh, we finna make an example. And then once they see like we was resisting them, but we was doing this being subtle. It was all off the scriptures. And right when it was about to hit that pinnacle, where it was like, all right, gentlemen, something gotta happen.
Yeah.
That's when Yahweh Shah son that Edomite.
Yeah.
That's
Christians.
That's the first scripture we started off with. That thou enemy shall treat thee well in the time of evil. Right when that shit was gonna hit, like, okay, niggas, we finna go to jail. The Edomite came right around the corner. They're Christians like me. They're not out there speaking about races, and there can't be. They're Christians. I'm not going any motherfucking well. The lieutenant was like, look, if you don't get, I'm not doing. I'm like, damn, she going hard. Look, I ain't even come off like that.
Right.
I was like, talking about Rick Ross now.
Right.
Shit, yeah, makes like you don't like these niggas. Which that kind of slowed him down a little bit, made him get inquisitive about the signs. But he still was like, nah, y'all gonna have to go.
Yeah.
And then he started trying to use the technical laws. Oh, well, y'all too close to the corner and so forth. But when that white woman came, all that shit went away.
Yeah.
They just, all right, let's leave these guys alone.
Yeah.
That was the second time that shit happened.
On multiple occasions.
Right, the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
We was downtown
Oh, yeah.
on the lakefront. That's supposed to have been a fight.
Oh, yeah.
When they rolled up, the young boys rolled up and everything.
In a big ass truck.
In that big ass
yeah,
truck
yeah.
part. I ain't talking about the one right here where they put the smoke on us.
Oh,
I'm talking about the first time, 4th of July.
Yeah. Oh, we
Yeah.
started this
Yeah.
building.
That's supposed to have been a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all was trying to deliver us from that.
Yeah.
The Edomites wanted to start like talking to us individually.
No,
Remember,
you're
at
not
first he
doing
started
this.
off mocking.
when he bumped
Yeah.
When he bumped you,
Yeah,
and we was like, hey, look, check it out. Like, we gonna have to, and they was like, then the young one was like, well, let's short one. Y'all shot delivered us out a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
Dude got in front of us like, you're not doing this today.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, that was
fuck
the
you.
fat dude. That was another time. That was earlier when we first got there.
Yeah, kind of.
That's when the police ran across the street and shit. That's when they pulled you off to the side. Cause
yeah.
It says, for they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They
Exactly.
That's the main thing, the fear of the Lord.
yeah,
to be your treasure. It says, therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them.
That's why Yahweh Shai. That's why dude was calling on the name. Cause he taken away by his own devices. He thought that Moore shit was going.
He got his ass hemmed up.
there it go.
What it say, the device, what is it, 1 Corinthians 2:11?
All Satan's devices.
Yeah, that's part of that.
Yeah, you got
That's why you got
shit.
beat up.
Yeah, that's more, that more science. That's Satan's device too.
Yeah, that's the device.
Talking about some in the courtroom, they ain't got no jurisdiction. Yeah, it worked for a certain amount of time, but when you in the jam with these with these police officers,
And they got the power to kill you.
yeah,
It says, if they did not choose the fear of the Lord, they would none of my counsel. They despise all of my reproof.
yeah. So the council, be wise to certain harms as dove.
Yeah.
You know, be friends of mammon in the world.
Agree with thine adversary quickly.
You know, that's basic. That's the basic stuff. Yeah.
You're not ignorant of Satan's devices.
Yeah, kind of. Some of us had to learn the hard way. That's what we know through
Trial and error.
experience. Yeah,
Kind.
You know.
Try for doing them things.
Right, we know what not to do because we was put in those situations.
Yeah.
You know, thank the Lord that we learned from.
It says, therefore they shall eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
Exactly. See, that's why that's why we still out there.
Yeah.
Why we still teaching this. That's why we still move around. We move around through the same cities y'all in, whether it's Chicago, Milwaukee, Kenosha, Racine, and Zion, or North Chicago and shit. But y'all being shot at, car accidents,
Every day,
robbed,
Or getting beat
I'm
up.
telling you, cuz.
we get to witness all of that.
Yeah.
Right, we stop at them same rundown ass gas stations y'all stop at.
Yeah.
See,
Get fucked
same
up at.
shit.
Same chicken shacks.
Right, we go to the same eatery food places,
Yep.
but we ain't being oppressed like that, and pressed on like that. Police don't bribe behind me and shit, follow me and shit, which I be thinking every time they this motherfucker turn my way. Why he turn the other way?
Yeah.
And I be like, that's Yahweh shot.
Yeah.
Every time I say, yeah, that's Yahweh shot.
Hell, and even in Milwaukee when they have protests and shit, the police be escorting them, breaking up protests and shit. You know, they be having the police on the horses and everything, following the protesters and shit. We be right there because everybody else, don't nobody say nothing to us. Police come, and they come to get rid of everybody else and leave us alone. It says, but whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
Exactly. If you hearken up to the Lord, how about Shema Shai, man? You know what I'm saying? He's gonna protect you from evil. This will let you know this is real. This is real. This is real, man. This ain't no fake shit. If you crying to Jesus Christ to protect you, you gonna get fucked up, man. You know?
Ask the black lady.
Yeah, that's why we still here, man. You know, and that's why, Lord willing, you know, we're gonna dwell safely when Jacob's trouble pops off, man.
It just beginning.
Yeah.
Go back to that first grade.
So,
No, I'm saying it goes back to that first.
Yeah, I got one, y'all.
okay.
All right, this Psalms 94:8. Understand ye brutish among the people, and ye fools. When will you be wise? He that planteth the ear, shall he not hear? He that formed the eye, shall he not see? He that chasteneth the heathen, shall not he correct? He that teacheth man knowledge, shall not he know? The Lord knows the thoughts of man, that they are all vanity. Blessed is the man whom thou chastens, O Lord, and teachest him out of thy law. So we good over here.
I got a precept off you. This is Psalms 94:7 say, yet they say the Most High shall not see, neither shall the Lord, neither shall the Most High of Jacob regard it. Understand ye brutish among the people, and ye fools, when will ye be wise?
Yeah, same one I read. I just started at 8. We went up 2 verses.
Oh, okay. It said, he that planteth the ear, shall he not hear? He that formed the eye, shall he not see?
Right. See what? See all your hypocrisy and everything you doing when you in the comfort of your own shacks. You know who the fuck studying, who around this motherfucker playing game. You know all them weak ass websites you be on and where you getting that goddamn information from. See that? So you ain't fooling nobody but your goddamn self. You can act like you all about this Bible all motherfucking day long, but then you go on there and using them Esau goddamn movies and websites and shit and letting them doctrine of devils deceive your ass. That's why niggas believe in the flat earth. Cause you went and watched all the goddamn YouTube of an eagle with a goddamn camera on his back and look, man, that shit flat. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. That's why that's why motherfuckers see y'all need to check this out and this. No, we ain't checking none of that shit out.
Right.
That weak ass shit out of here.
And they still can't explain why it's never day in America as it is the same time as China or Alaska. Or they can't understand why in the north you can't see the sun for a certain amount of periods, you know. But yeah, that's
right. And the goddamn Bible said, nigga, it's a circle, nigga, it's a circle.
right, which means sphere.
Right. Fuck you
You
talking.
sitteth on top of the round of the circle.
Right. No goddamn pillars holding up no goddamn earth.
Right.
A quick one.
Sure.
This is going back to the subject we were speaking on earlier, because even when we're going to be thrown into prison, which is going to soon happen, I just wanted to use Peter as an example in Acts. The Lord sent the angel to loose Peter, man, from the prison, you know. So even when he was hemmed up and went to prison, the Lord still protected him, man, and got him out of the jam, just like He's going to do to the men of the Lord, you know. Only because we follow and we understand the things that are spiritual.
If you're spiritual, you know this is a prison regardless if you're in prison or not.
Huh.
You're still under the rulership of the white man.
Mm-hmm.
The Esau, the Edomites, the devil. The system is the prison.
Come. It says Acts 12:5. It says, Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto the Most High for him. And when Herod would have brought him forth, the same night Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains. And the keepers before the door kept the prison. And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison. And he smote Peter on the right side. He smote Peter on the side, and raised him up, saying, Arise up quickly. And his chains fell off from his hand. And the angel said unto him, Gird thyself and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he said unto him, Cast thy garment about thee, and follow me. And he went out and followed him, and was not that it was true which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. When they were past the first and second ward, they came unto the iron gate that leadeth into the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from him. And when Peter was come to himself, he said, Now I know of a surety that the Lord hath sent his angel, and hath delivered me out of the hand of Herod, and from all the expectation of the people of the Jews.
Right. So what's a good point in there? Right when men can puff themselves up, I was explaining this to somebody. They wanted to know, like, how was these books kept intact?
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, how do they always, you know, because they had to go through a lot of hands and a lot of shit. I said, look, man, the moment come that you really think that you finna exalt yourself over the Heavenly Father and shit, that's when you get introduced to that third, fourth dimension.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's a point, it's a breaking point that Yahweh, his son Yahweh Shah, like they ain't playing with y'all. When man try to get too puff, he introduced him back to that third or fourth dimension. All you gotta do is say the wrong shit, and that third, fourth dimension come pay your ass a visit.
In the Maccabees,
Yeah.
what happened to the angel, who do you whoop?
Oh, it happened to Heliodorus.
Heliodorus.
Yep,
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah,
right
man, shit ain't no joke. When I'm telling you, when you want to push that envelope, you better get ready for that third or fourth dimension. When Alexander the Great need to get into Tyre, what happened? Ship came out, blew the wall open. Because Yahushua will is going to stand and going to happen.
Okay.
All you got to do is act like you want to go there. Those of us who got to experience it, we understand that don't play with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he deal with who? All the kings of the earth.
Yep.
All the kings of the earth, they get talked to. They get sent messages directly.
Yeah.
They know what's happening. You
Yeah,
fucking
they
peons
had them
don't.
dreams.
Yeah, they had a dream. Shit.
Job, the one in Job, I think it's 30 something.
That's why we did that lesson. All kings know the Lord.
Yeah.
He talked when we went through all the kings and their encounters with the Lord. Y'all better look that lesson up yourself. Matter of fact, it's on this channel. And it's on this channel? Yeah, it's on your channel. Yeah, that this gonna be on. So y'all better go to that. See, you got to hit the doors.
Kind of.
Yeah, shit ain't no game. Only game is you.
This is Second Maccabees, the 3rd chapter. And I'm gonna start at this is real long. Let me get to the point. This is Second Maccabees 3 and
Yeah, just get to where he about to get his ass whooped.
24th. It says, nevertheless, Heliodorus executed that which was decreed, and now,
Right, he following the king's order.
as he was there, present himself with his guard about the treasury.
Right, that nigga had bodyguards like a motherfucker.
The Lord of spirits and the Prince of all power caused a great apparition,
Yeah, exactly. Being a motherfucking ghost, nigga.
so that all that presumed to come in with him were astonished at the power of the Most High, and fainted.
Right, because they sink that shit. And they like, oh shit. See, but no, it's ass kicking time now. That's why I said, you don't want that third, fourth dimension. Come pay your ass a visit. I had third, fourth dimension twice. And that was too much. Shit. I said, I'm straight.
Because they control
Joke.
your reality. They can stop with everything you do. They can make you fear, like I said, the scripture said it made them bow down.
Yeah, they fainted. Them,
Yeah, they fainted.
they fainted.
Yeah.
It
You can
says,
feel the energy off the motherfucking admiration.
And you can't control them. You can't
No,
see
you
them.
can't get nothing. Ain't no running. Like you said, they control your reality.
Yeah.
So like they can make you freeze where you can't move, where you can't talk.
yeah.
I had it happen.
They can make it where everybody in the other room is not there present,
Mm-hmm.
just you, and do it to you,
Yeah.
and then put them to sleep. Right? You have, or have it where your ass walk out the room.
Mm-hmm.
Why, like how we all here now? You have it where I just be like, oh man, I'm tired to go lay down real quick.
Right.
I go over there and lay down, and it just play with me like that. And y'all think like, then I wake up like, man, well, you ain't help me and shit. Nigga, you just told us you was going to lay down. Fuck you talking about?
Right.
Like, that's how serious this is.
Yep. Yep.
Ask Paul, surname Saul. He got knocked off that horse. Why?
Yep. It says, then they, Slakia, back in 24, it says, now as he was there, present himself with his guard about the treasury, the Lord of spirits and the Prince of all power caused a great apparition, so that all that presumed to come in with them were astonished at the power of the Most High, and fainted, and were sore afraid. For there appeared unto them an horse with a terrible rider upon him, and adorned with a very fair covering, and he ran fiercely, and smote at Heliodorus with his forefeet. That means he got kicked. He got kicked. The horse kicked his ass.
Yeah, exactly. They got kissed. Right. Shit.
Oh shit!
And that shit hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
It says, with his forefeet. That's what that means. That means the horse came and yeah. It says, and smote at Heliodorus with his forefeet, and it seemed that he had that sat upon the horse had complete harness of gold. Moreover, two other young men appeared before him, notable in strength, excellent in beauty, and comely in apparel, who stood by him on either side, and scourged him continually, and gave him many sore stripes. So they beat his ass. It says, And Heliodorus fell suddenly unto the ground, and was compassed with great darkness. But they that were with him took him up, and put him into a litter. Thus him that lately came with a great train, and with all his guard into the said treasury, they carried out, being unable to help himself with his weapons. And manifestly they acknowledged the power of the Most High. So he wasn't even able to stand. It says, for he by the hand of the Most High was cast down, and lay speechless without all hope of life. Damn. But they praised the Lord that had miraculously honored his own place, for the temple which of the little afore was full of fear and trouble, when the Almighty Lord appeared, was filled with joy and gladness.
Right, so y'all can box us in towards this end of the world shit, and that's when the supernatural gonna come pay a visit. And that's Daniel 12.
Kind of
12 and 1.
Microsoft's
Michael Archangel. That's why come on with it, shit. So this year, the end of this year, y'all get ready for them admirations, get ready for them UFOs, and you get ready for a lot of supernatural things to take place this year.
Daniel 12 and 1 says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was, since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Exactly. So you gotta know this motherfucker. Everybody playing about they gonna get to it when they want to get to it, which that's what we was telling y'all earlier. Then oh well, that's on y'all.
Wash our hands.
Yeah. Okay, that's
That was
one.
all I had.
Anything else? Y'all got anything else?
No.
No. Alright, with that, I'd like to say all praise and glory, honor to Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai,
Bahashem, Wakak Kodash. Alright? Double honors to our elders, man. The rule well. And salutation to the Akim. Peace to the Akim. That's pushing his word, truth. Coming in the new year now, man, because the Lord finna turn shit up, man. Alright? Shalom.
So one.